Hey, morning, truck buddies. Hey, we finally made it, man, on both ends, man. I appreciate y'all checking in on me. We're good. Just got a whole bunch of rain. But thoughts and prayers to everybody down there in, St. Petersburg area, Orlando, Lakeland, and all the surrounding areas that got hit with a lot of damn rain. Now, with anything, always do your research because whenever I stayed in an apartment, except for my first apartment, well, no, my second apartment, I've always stayed on the second floor or the highest floor of the damn building, just because you don't want to be worrying about rain and stuff. So, they show a lot of people on the news, a lot of people flooded out, thoughts and prayers for them. A lot of folks are in high spirits, and some are just, handling better than others. But going out right now, shout out to my company, Venezia. Now, I only been their employee for like 3 days. But when they knew that the hurricane was coming, when I was going through orientation for myself and some other drivers, and they made sure we were good. They said, hey, if you have anything vital that you need to do, hey, go ahead and log off, and we'll see you. We'll catch up with you later. That speaks volumes. 2, the headquarters in Pennsylvania, they're doing a damn food drive, and they're collecting items for people that have been affected by a hurricane in Florida. So they're collecting items right now. I did a post about it, but they're collecting items right now to send down here. That speaks volumes for a company. Now, like I said, it's different when you work for a company that's, well under 1,000 people, including drivers. But like I said, they checked on me, made sure the family was good. They said they had to assess the situation because I got a call from somebody from corporate. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out who everybody is, but the lady introduced herself, said who she was, and was checking on myself and my family. They said they want to call everybody that was in the area that was affected, see what's going on with everybody's personal situation, and then go from there to figure out how they want to proceed. So I'm pretty sure a lot of places were closed yesterday, and some maybe today. Now with what I'm doing, I guess the stuff that we get, of course, is outside, or it might be, some of that stuff probably can't get wet. So there's probably nobody open. So I'm pretty sure I'll get a damn call from my driver manager today, and he'll kind of give me the rundown for, for Monday. Like I said, I know it's a 50-50 chance of being off today. So it's kind of like not really a wasted day, because I had planned on doing my damn license, but of course, I got to get out this prehistoric mindset, man. Hey, a lot of stuff you can do online now. So instead of having to wait and go downtown or go to the DMV, they got websites for that stuff. So I've got my license on the way. I updated my registration. And I'm finally getting my title mailed to me. Now, Junior been paid off for a while. He's been paid off for about at least 2 years. Junior been paid off for a while, probably almost 3 years. But I just never bothered getting the title. It's just been a headache. But once I was going through the website of renewing, switching, and doing stuff, I seen get copy of my title. So heck, man, let me go ahead and do it while I'm online. So I had that in the mail coming to me. So like I said, I run a few errands. Got my list together. Now, we was out and about yesterday, but a lot of places were closed. I went to Lowe's, was trying to, was gonna get some mulch, finish that up, or start that. 'Cause my wife was like, oh, you need to put some mulch down because the plants are taking on too much rain, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, got you, dear, yeah. But the garden center was closed at Lowe's and Home Depot. So I'm gonna swing by there on the way back. But first I gotta go to Sam's, get a few things, which is on my handy dandy list. Like I say, I try not to go shopping without no list, because either one, I'm gonna forget something, 2, I'm gonna get something I don't need, and more of the latter, I'm gonna get something that I don't need. But I like to have a list to make sure I don't forget nothing. swing by Sam's, then go by Home Depot, Lowe's, and gotta go by Winn-Dixie. Then I'm gonna head on back to the house. Now, the plan was to hang curtains today, or that was like half the plan since I didn't have to work today. But my wife wanted to paint them before I hung them, which I didn't know she was gonna do that. I was just gonna put them up as they were, but she wants to spray paint them, change the color on them, whatever. Whenever you get done digging around with them, I'll hang them up. So I'm gonna have to hold that thought. So like I said, I was running these errands right quick. It's almost 10 o'clock. She had to go in today at 10. She was kind of upset. Like, hey, I tell her like I tell everybody else. You don't like your situation? Do something about it. Now, it's 2024, and I told her back in probably 2022, 23, had to be year before last, whenever we had came off the road. I know she started working there for a little bit, and she was complaining about it. So you don't like it, leave. Ain't nothing keeping you there. But I'm not going to keep sitting up here listening to you complain about something when you can change it. I already told you how I felt about the job. You choose to go there to keep putting up with that punishment. I don't want to hear it. You know, I'm sorry, man. I love my wife, you know, but hey, you can do something about that situation. That's on you. But just like I thought, the guy that gave my road test is going to be my trainer. Now, my driver manager said he's the best. Now, maybe he could be. He was a good guy, man. We hit it right off, you know, when he gave my road test. So I don't think we'll have any issues. Now, what's kind of neat is how they're going to do their training, their hands-on training. Now, I only want to speak for myself because I can only talk about what I'm going to do. Now, when I was going through orientation, they were talking about, you know, the other drivers that are going through tanker and all that other stuff, pneumatic pumps. Theirs going to be a little bit different because they literally got to, it's going to be hands-on, but yeah, it's going to be most hands-on. They're not really worrying about the driving aspect. They want them to get the other stuff down pat. But for me, I guess I'm going to, you know, rob my trainer. You know, he's going to show me the ins and outs since I have no dump truck experience. Do that. Do that. They said we're going to do that for about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. And after, you know, he shows me everything, he said the following week when I get into my own truck, I'm going to be set up to do the same exact load that he does. So now with them, it's kind of cool. You know what your work is going to be the day before, usually. Well, yeah, because at the end of the day, they're telling you what you're getting the next day. Now, the driver manager said he's fair with all the loads. You won't be doing the same exact thing. He's got X amount of drivers, you know, of course, X amount of loads. Tries to rotate them fairly so everybody, you know, gets about the same amount of work. Now, I already know that me being a new guy, you know, hopefully he'll ease me into things, which, like I said, he's going to have me shadow my trainer for a week, which would be kind of good, you know, kind of get an idea. But I know it is and isn't seniority based. So like I said, I'm not expecting to come in there, you know, making crazy money. That's not my plan. Like I said, so I'm trying to get in here, learn the ropes, and go about my business, man. Just get her done. And that's all I want to do. I said, you have a guaranteed minimum. You know, I'm pretty sure I'll be set up to make more than that. But you kind of have a different thought process when you don't have to worry about your income, which it's a blessing, man. So, like I said, everybody ain't gonna want to do this job for what it's paying. Should it pay more for minimum pay? I don't know yet. I can't say it's not enough because I haven't done it yet. I know it can be kind of repetitive, but hey, it is what it is. I know that when it's all said and done, have a safe day and go back home to the house. That's pretty much all I want to do, man. That's all I want to do, you know. But very simple process. Hey, they do have truck washes But I guess it's gonna be kind of different for us. But if you're at an actual terminal, they have truck washes at the terminal, but you can actually get your truck washed once a month at a blue beacon. But if you park at a terminal over the weekend, they say they wash it for you automatically. You know, you leave your keys in the truck. Even though it's your assigned truck, they just want you to make sure you sign off the they don't have a Trimble. They've got the other computer system, but they just want you to sign off of that. And they wash the truck over the weekend. You don't have to worry about it. You know, it's no naughty list or worrying about being rerouted to a terminal or not being dispatched because your truck's not washed, which is awesome. So, but I got a feeling though, I'm gonna get truck 1624. I'm trying to put it on the record to see if I'm right or if I'm wrong, because 1624 is not a bad truck. I just think it needs some TLC. I think that's the truck that is just a leftover truck that nobody they give a damn about. But I said, if it's my truck, I'm gonna clean it up and make it my own. Like I said, I'm not gonna, I don't have to detail it or nothing, but I'm gonna make sure I clean it out and kind of get an idea where all the controls are, just kind of get a firm understanding, you know, how a truck is set up, because those Macs are set up different from Peterbilt. You know, dump trucks in general are set up different from other over-the-road trucks. So I'm excited. I'm slowly getting excited, man. So it's all good. It's all good. But it's been a blessing just to be able to be home and not having to worry about being over the road and worrying about the hurricane and worrying about bad weather, because it happens every day. You know, drivers are worried about what's going on back at home, and they can't focus on the road. And that's a recipe for disaster, man. So like I said, it's a blessing, dude. Like I said, Venezia, man, so far they get 5 stars from me, man. And I'm hard to impress. You know, it just says a lot, man. The things that they're doing, that you get that family feel. So you can kind of tell by just how they run the operations. You know, so but slowly getting excited. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure, like I said, I get a call from my driver manager today, and he'll probably let me know what the scoop is for Monday. Monday will be an early day, starting work-wise. So, but it's all good for me, man. So, I run up here in Sam's, get these little items, make my other 2 stops, and head on back to the house, man. So, enjoy your weekend, truck buddies. See, and this is why I got to make a list before I go shopping. And I always talk about never going to the store hungry, because you just start seeing random stuff. And that's what I did. Now, I usually don't get sushi out of no damn, like no truck stop or convenience store, but I see the folks when they make this. All right. And it's always fresh. That's the only reason why I got it. And I was hungry. They didn't have any chopsticks. I didn't want to touch it with my hands. So I got 2 straws. So I'm going to knock this out. And I'm going to head on to my next stop. But sushi, this one is, what is this one? Dynamite roll. Tempura shrimp, avocado, cucumber, topped with surimi, and crunchy onions. Pretty damn delicious. All right, I made it back home doing my errands. Now, I'm not really loyal when it comes down to beer. What I try to do is I usually try to support like local beer. If there's anything like local craft beers, I usually get those when they're on sale. Now, anybody knows about these, Elysian Space Dust, hey, this is strong beer. Now, the only reason I bought these is because it was buy one, get one free. So it's like a 2 for 1. So now my receipt says $13.99. You save $13.99. So I got a 12-pack for $14. Everybody's got a different taste. Everybody's got different budgets. These are, I think, 7% alcohol. I can't remember. I don't drink them too often. I only drink when they go on sale. Let's see. I want to say they're 7%. They're either 7 or 9%. But they're not too bad. They're decent. It's an acquired taste. But I'm going to show you what I'm working on now, since I got some time. finally cleared up. So of course my wife changed her mind about this. So now I've got to put pea gravel all the way right here. So I got another bag of that. I'll rake that up, get that out the way, and just continue that all the way around, which I wanted to do in the first place. Run a rake across here, get up whatever other mulch that's down here. And this is the mulch I was talking about. Let me get into something else because it's going to be windy. "12-year guarantee." All right. Now they had red or brown. I really didn't want to do red because it didn't match the house. Brown ain't really going to stand out, but it'll look better than how it's sitting right now. So I'm gonna go through this again, pour this out. I only got 14 bags. I wasn't trying to spend a damn mint at Lowe's today, so I only did 14 bags, but I think I need 6 more bags, which would have been 20. But I'm gonna start here and see how it pans out. Do it all just right down there, and then come back around. So should look pretty good. Do the bricks all the way around. That's gonna be the next expensive project right there is the bricks. So rake this up. Couldn't do it last night, it got kind of late. Finally got our cable, internet rather. They gotta come out and bury this. Now they say it takes about 4 to 6 weeks. So guys, like, make sure you be careful when you run your lawnmower or whoever does your yard, because if not, you're gonna have to come back out here and redo it. So needless to say, I'm gonna be extra careful when it comes to that. Looks pretty decent. Still don't have to do the yard yet. I gotta go get some more fuel. I gotta get some more gas. Can't find my gas can, so I guess I gotta wait. But gonna change our clothes and let's knock this out. All right, so that's step 1. Now, what I did was I made sure I left room for the borders, but it looks pretty decent. So I'm gonna put another plant there. Like I said, left more than a foot there for that. Put another plant there. And then this one here, that was right there. I just went and pulled that one up. So looks looking pretty decent, man. Like I said, if you know you're gonna be in your place for a long time, man, I think rubber mulch is the way to go. It looks better and it lasts longer. And you know, you ain't gotta worry about termites and pests and rodents and whatever else might be that gets caught up in that crap. So this is step 1. Like I said, that's how that's gonna look. Won't do anything else till they come bare that cable. I've already tripped over it once. But I think that looks pretty nice with that brown. I went around the whole house. Since I had extra bags left, I had 14 bags. I went and put mulch there. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do rubber mulch there or damn the gravel. So when it did the rubber mulch, we'll see how that goes when it starts raining. Same thing here. Pulled all that stuff up. Was definitely debating about putting pea gravel here, but I still had the mulch, so I went ahead and used the mulch. So I think that's gonna look pretty good. I might need. Oh, I still got a half a bag. I can take the half a bag that I still have, and I can put that down there. A nice little porch. Gotta find another gas can. I don't know where my gas can is. I need to run the lawnmower over the yard. I'll be a project probably next Friday. I'll let it grow some more. Like I said, I got the mower on the highest setting. I want it to grow in first before I try to, you know, give it a cut like that. These houses were built first, so the lawn is already established. This house here was built well after the fact. So I've pulled up all the old mulch, put the rubber mulch here. I was also kind of, you know, thinking about if I should have did the pea gravel there also, but I think that looks good like that for now. Make sure I leave all the enclosures open so, you know, if need got some kind of emergency, we can get to that. Now, I stopped here because I already know my wife. I promise you, I could bet you any amount of money she's going to put some plants here. So I'm going to guess at least 3, probably 4. Because there'll be one there, one in the middle, one there, and one there. So I guarantee at least 3 plants are going to be put right here. Put the plants in, I'll buy some more rubber mulch. I'll probably need maybe 5 or 6 more bags when it's all said and done. Because if I do 3 plants here, 1 bag per, because I put 2 here. So I might not even need 5 bags total to finish this project up. But I think that looks pretty nice, man. Like I said, when it gets wet, it'll go back brown and it'll stay brown. Like I said, after the hurricane, that's what that looks like. None of the rocks moved or not like that. So that was a pretty good call using the pea gravel on that compared to, as you can see, this cheap mulch they use here. So that looks pretty good. Finished up this. Now it's gonna look weird because that, of course, that's already been wet and rained on. I could also wet this and it'll all look the same color, but whenever it rains, it'll change color like it's supposed to be. Now, if I would have did this when I first was supposed to, like I told myself, but somebody said don't do it. I wanted to stop right there, so that's why it's 2-tone. But that's coming along nice. So that's what I've been doing my time off, man. Just doing miscellaneous yard work. I don't know what we're gonna put there. Take this. Put this in the back. The roofers back here, this crew, they're a little slow. They're not the other guys that do the framing. So I think it's kind of funny. All right, truck buddies, I'm gonna finish this up. Hopefully everybody had a safe, productive weekend, or week rather. Hopefully everybody made it home safe, gets home safe. Your family is good to go. And you just never know, man. You gotta stay prayed up, man. So remember, when you're home, think about home and don't worry about the road. Enjoy your weekend, truck buddies. Airborne Trucker signing off.